Jasmine, say hi. Hiya. There might be a lot of drool in this video. Jasmine, deebabalola. You're 6 months old. How is that possible? So tell them what's happened in the last 6 months. How much have you grown? And if you say hi, Jasmine Joy. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, what's up, how are you doing? Hope you are doing great. In today's video, I have a very special guest here with me. Say hi, Jasmine. What are you looking at? Look at the camera. Ah, there we go. So in today's video, we are going to be doing her 6 months update. Jasmine is 6 months old now, and guys, the last 6 months have gone so quickly. I can't believe 6 months has already gone past, but at the same time, I feel like it's gone really slow. And I must say, she's developing really nicely. She's hitting all her milestones when she's supposed to. She's such a happy baby. She's so joyful, like her name. We were not wrong when we named this girl Joy. At the moment, she can sit independently. She's been doing this since she was about 4.5 months. She's been sitting independently, which has been, oh gosh, I have a sleepy baby. She started sitting independently before she learned to roll over from front to back. So we were training, guys. I mean, I was training her to roll over because I really wanted her to roll over. And when she finally did roll from front to back, guys, the joy I felt. Most babies tend to roll over before they learn to sit independently. I don't know where this madam is going to, but she started sitting independently before she rolled over. With a lot of persuading, I managed to get her to roll over. So now she's also rolling from back to front, which is really good, meaning that, you know, crawling is next. And she's really trying to crawl, guys, because now anything that is in her sight that she can reach for, she's going to reach for it and grab it and put it in her mouth. Guys, if she could put a whole human being in her mouth, she would. Also, because she's trying to crawl, this is helping her a lot. So I will, you know, when she's laying down, I'll move her toys out of reach and she will, you know, struggle towards it. She is pivoting, if she's on her tummy and I use a toy to distract her, she will do like a 360 on her tummy, so pivot all the way round on her tummy, which is really fun to see her do. In terms of her weight, I haven't weighed her this month yet. The last time we were in the hospital and she got weighed, she was about 7.9. She's growing and she's developing very well. In terms of diapers, we're still in number 3 in diapers. And yeah, she's getting really big now. She's still wearing 3 to 6 months clothes, and sometimes I can fit her in up to 3 months. Sometimes I can fit her in her up to 3 months clothes, but mainly she's wearing 3 to 6. I haven't tried any 6 to 9 clothes on her yet, but this little top that she's wearing that I got from Mother Care is gosh, look at that yawn, baby. You're so sleepy. This little outfit number that she's wearing is 3 to 6 months. She started teething about 2 months ago, and I've been really lucky in terms of the fact that it doesn't bother her as much when it comes to teething. Initially, I was using some teething gel and some teething powders for her, but I just kind of stopped because I wasn't sure whether it was working or not. I wasn't noticing any difference. She was still drooling a lot, but she wasn't in any pain or anything like that. So I just kind of stopped. I figured that, you know, when the time comes and I actually need it, I will actually use it for her. So I was using Ashton & Parsons teething powder, and then Jasmine, look, and then cow gel, teething gel. So as soon as she turned 6 months, I gave her her first solid meal. The other day I officially initiated her and she officially became a Yoruba girl, and she had amala and ewedu with some fish. She absolutely loved it. She enjoyed it. She ate the entire thing. This was like the meal that she had been waiting for. I started giving her water when she turned 6 months. Obviously, I'd been exclusively breastfeeding up until the time when she started solid. So I will be doing another video where I share all the good, the bad and the ugly about breastfeeding exclusively for 6 months. She had her first sip of water. Initially she didn't like it, but now she absolutely loves it. Like, she will drink and just gulp that water down. Oh, you're falling asleep, baby. She's not sleeping through the night yet, guys. She wakes up at least 2-3 times at night to breastfeed. And I think because Abuja's weather is really hot and dry, I think she gets really thirsty at night. So I give her, so now I give her water at night instead of breast milk. She's grabbing things, she's dropping things on purpose, and now she smiles for special people. For me, if she's on FaceTime with her aunties, some of my friends, my husband, her grandma and her granddad, if she's on FaceTime or WhatsApp video with them, she will smile and be really excited, and I feel like she's recognizing people now. She knows who I am, she knows who her dad is. I feel like she recognizes people very, very well now. She's fast. She smiles a lot. She's a happy, smiley baby. She's really active. I was sharing on Snapchat the other day that when she starts crawling, I'm going to have my hands full because she's constantly like wanting to get into things, and now she kind of copies what I do. So if I do something, she'll do it as well and copy me. So it's so nice to watch her develop and grow, guys. I am so obsessed with her. It's ridiculous, and I'm really glad that I am doing something at the moment, like running my business and being on YouTube allows me to be with her all the time. She had her first play date where she was more aware the other day, and guys, she just attacked this poor boy. She's got such a bubbly personality. She's going to be like her dad. I've also noticed that when she turned about 4 months, she started losing a bit of hair on her head. She didn't really lose it. I just feel like the top part of her hair grew a lot, but then everywhere else didn't, so it looks like she has no hair. But she does still have hair there, but because here is really full, it looks like everywhere else is scanty. Yeah, so her first word was Baba. Yes, I'm mad at that. So she's been saying Baba and Dada a lot. She just calls out for him like 24/7 every single day. So she's trying to crawl, she's sitting on her own, she's dropping things, and now actually, before I thought she used to look at her hands, but now guys, she will be staring at it and moving it and doing stuff like this and looking at her hands and wondering like, what are these? She's also able to pass one object from one hand to the other, which is so cute. It's so cute. So like, she'll hold two things in one hand and like look at it like I'm trying to swap hands and it's not working. So her favorite shows are Masha and the Bear and Peppa Pig. She loves Peppa Pig, but I feel like she's going off Peppa Pig now, and she's loving more Masha and the Bear more, because now whenever I put Peppa Pig, she's not as amused, but whenever I put Masha and the Bear, she's like excited again. She wakes me up in the morning with babbling, and I also like the fact that she can play by herself. She doesn't constantly need me to entertain her. Sometimes she will act a bit clingy and want me to constantly entertain her, but I can leave her on the bed and be editing a video on my laptop, and she would just entertain herself either by babbling or playing with her rattle, or playing with her teething toys, stuff like that. So she entertains herself, which is really good, and does free up a bit of my time to do other things. She used to nap a lot before, but now she naps about 3 or 4 times a day, usually 3 times. So it's currently 3 o'clock, and she might be able to sneak in one more nap, but this is her 3rd nap that she's having. She might sneak in one more just before bedtime, but usually she has about 3 to 4 naps a day. One last thing, no teeth has come through yet. You can see like the little white section in her teeth, like the bottom two wants to pop out, but it's not come out yet. And they say usually around at 6 months is when the tooth comes out. So I can't wait. Now I get a lot of toothless grins. So hopefully we'll get at least one tooth grin soon. In terms of me, I am doing great. To say that I had a C-section, I feel wonderful, I feel fine. I don't have any pains, I don't have any lingering pains or anything like that. I am good. But I have lost my edges. But that will be in my breastfeeding video. I will give you guys all the tea in terms of that. And I have put on a lot of weight. Would you believe, guys, that I am heavier now than I was when I was 9 months pregnant? Like when I was at my heaviest, I am heavier now than then. And a lot of people have said it's because of breastfeeding. And I also think it's also because I haven't done any sort of exercise or anything. I've just been getting fat. And you know what, yeah, I do get a bit sad about it, but I'm gonna say that this is the first time in a really long time that I have been able to just eat what I want and not be conscious about calories and, you know, about weight gain, because I have issues with my weight. So this is the first time in a long time that I've just been able to enjoy my food. But I think going forward over the next 6 months, I am going to try and lose some weight and try and be a lot healthier, because now clothes that fitted me when I was pregnant are not fitting me anymore. I'm coping well. My husband is away at work, so it's just been the both of us. So it's quite hard because you don't get a break really. You're constantly like watching your child. You don't get a break. And I mean, it's not difficult. Like I said, she's such a delight. I love being around her. I mean, sometimes when she's sleeping, guys, I will find ways to wake her up just so she can entertain me with her joyfulness. It can be a bit difficult because some days I'm just like, this is my life now. Like, what else am I doing with my life? Like, all I am doing is being a mother, because parenthood just does take up all of your time. So, but it's fun. It's the sacrifice you're gonna have to make to be called a parent. So yeah, you don't get a break, but it's all good. So that is the video, guys. I do hope I have covered everything. Anything I haven't covered, I will put in the video somewhere. So yeah, she's developing really well. Sorry that you didn't get to see much of her. You only saw her in the beginning of the video. I did say she was feeling sleepy. I will be doing a 9 months update, so look out for that, and then I'll do 12 months and then 18 months, and then we'll stop it there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend to check out my channel, and I will speak to you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Say bye. Bye guys.